Hi, I'm Angie. Welcome back to Angie's List. I am so excited, folks in the audience, folks in the classroom. Tonight we have New York Times best-selling author David Pelzer. Welcome, welcome. So let's get down to the root. Let's go all the way back. Where is David Pelzer from?
Please call me Dave.
Absolutely. So Dave, where were you born?
Well, I was born in Daly City, California.
Okay.
And my birthday is December 29th.
How awesome is that? That is 2 days from my son Desmon's birthday. What a coincidence. So, tell me, Dave, what was it like growing up?
Well, growing up was really tough because every day I would receive a beating from my
Oh,
mother.
that's awful.
And she played cruel torture games with me, and it was just terrible. Every day I had a fear of dying, and I feel like there's no kid should go through that. And more importantly, I didn't really have a childhood.
That's just awful. So, you go through all these different, life changes with the beatings with your mother. You then become a foster child. You're freed from this horrific woman. Tell us about that. Tell the audience about that.
It was very tough. Going from home to home at a young age like that, it really affected me. But I got used to families and knowing I wasn't going to get beat anymore. It helped me a lot going through those.
Absolutely. I mean, definitely. So, you're going from home to home. It's emotional. You feel lonely. You feel like you have no one there. You finally get used to it, and then you're 18. What's the next step for Dave?
Well, as soon as I turned 18, I enlisted in the Air Force, and it was one of the best decisions and proudest moments of my life.
That's great.
It was at first very hard and troubling trying to get used to following orders and stuff because I wasn't really raised that way.
Oh, absolutely. I can imagine. I mean, it's life changing. Like to have to go from not being structured, now all of a sudden you're taking orders.
Over time, though, I was able to get used to that, and they actually handily picked me to fly very, very top secret planes. I can't really mention it.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine, folks. So that was very interesting. After going to the Air Force, you start thinking about your life and what you can do with everything you've experienced. At this point, is this when you start writing?
Yeah, it was, I wanted to help others go through what I went through, to see my journey, to see my thoughts, and I just wanted to help others kind of like make a difference.
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. And at this point, you've written 2 great books. Folks, A Child Called It. If you haven't read it, folks in the classroom, you definitely got to read this. You have to read this. This comes along, and then after this one, you write The Lost Boy. 2 awesome books. You're now New York's best-selling author. You get asked to carry the Continental flame for the Olympics. That is amazing. Can you tell the folks how that experience was?
It was very, very, very awesome. It was a very proud moment, an honoring moment for me to be picked as a tribute to pick a flame, to do the flame, and I will never forget that. It was a great honor.
How did you feel when you were carrying it? I can only imagine you were nervous.
Yeah, I feel like I was gonna burn someone. It was very nerve-wracking.
Sure. Hands sweating. I would personally have dropped it. So Now your life is moving along. You then do what? You get to go meet the president. How often do we get to do this?
That was another big moment of my life, and uh, I got to meet President George Bush, who was president at the time, and I received an Outstanding Young Person Award. And at that time, it was very big. I was one of the youngest people to win it.
Oh, that is so good. That's really good.
And in my head, I'm thinking, like, I'm meeting the President of the United States, and it was a very big deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, you know, you're thinking about your life. Do you wish now, Dave, that you could have had a better relationship with your mother?
Oh, definitely. I definitely wish I would have had a different, like, better relationship because...
Having that bond.
Yeah, I wasn't a regular child. I wanted to be like the other kids. Have a mom who kisses you goodbye and hugs you, have a shoulder to cry on.
Who wouldn't want that?
At that time, what I was going through, I wouldn't wanted that anything but I just wanted that, nothing but more. It was sad.
Oh, sure. So let's ask yourself, Dave, in the next 5 years, where are we going to see you? What can we expect from Dave?
Well, I hope to keep writing more books, different things other than nonfiction about my life, but over time, I just want to relax and take it easy with my family.
Well, who doesn't want that? Well, listen, folks, it's been a pleasure having Dave Pelzer here on our show on Angie's List. Next time, you know, stop by anytime. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a hand to Dave Pelzer here.